Don Quixote is a monumental work of literature written by the Spanish author Miguel de Cervantes. Published in two parts. 15. The novel has become one of the most influential and widely read works in Western literature. The story revolves around the protagonist, Don Quixote, an elderly nobleman from La Mancha, Spain. He becomes knights and chivalry that he has read, to the point of losing touch with reality. Believing himself to be a knight-errant, he renames himself Don Quixote and sets out on a series of adventures to revive the noble ideals of chivalry in a world that has moved on. Accompanying Don Quixote is his loyal squire, Sancho Panza, a pragmatic and down-to-earth peasant. While Don Quixote sees the world through the lens of knightly tales, Sancho brings a touch of realism to their escapades, often serving as a voice of reason and providing comic relief. Throughout the novel, Don Quixote encounters various characters and engages in battles, both real and imagined. He tilts at windmills, mistaking them for giants, rescues damsels in distress, and seeks to right the perceived wrongs of the world. However, his actions often result in comedic misunderstandings and unintended consequences. Cervantes uses the character of Don Quixote to satirize the romanticized notions of chivalry and the idealized medieval world. Through the character's delusions and his clash with the realities of his time, Cervantes explores themes of illusion versus reality, the power of imagination, and the nature of heroism. While Don Quixote's adventures are often comical and farcical, the novel also delves into deeper philosophical questions. It raises inquiries about the nature of identity, the role of literature in shaping our perceptions, and the human capacity for transformation and redemption. Don Quixote is not only a work of fiction but also a metafictional masterpiece. Cervantes skillfully plays with narrative conventions, incorporating multiple layers of storytelling. The novel includes stories within stories, parodies of popular literary genres of the time, and self-referential commentary on the act of writing itself. The enduring appeal of Don Quixote lies in its rich characterization, its humorous and satirical tone, and its exploration of profound themes. It has had a profound influence on literature, inspiring countless adaptations, imitations, and interpretations throughout the centuries. Don Quixote continues to be celebrated as a timeless work of art that captures the complexities of the human experience and the power of imagination. Character development. One of the remarkable aspects of Don Quixote is the depth of character development. Cervantes intricately portrays the inner world of Don Quixote, delving into his psychology and the gradual descent into madness caused by his obsession with chivalric ideals. Through his interactions with various characters, including Sancho Panza, the innkeeper's daughter Dulcinea, whom Don Quixote envisions as a noble lady, and other individuals he encounters on his adventures, the novel explores the complexities of human nature and the transformative power of imagination. Satire and social critique. Cervantes uses satire as a powerful tool in Don Quixote to critique the social and cultural landscape of his time. Through the character of Don Quixote, he exposes the absurdity of the romanticized notions of chivalry prevalent in medieval tales and challenges the rigid social hierarchy and outdated ideals of honor. The novel satirizes various aspects of Spanish society, including bureaucracy, religion, and the publishing industry, offering a sharp critique of the societal norms and institutions of the time. Narrative structure. Don Quixote is renowned for its innovative narrative structure. Cervantes employs a metafictional approach, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. The novel is presented as a compilation of manuscripts found by an unnamed Moorish author, Cide Hamete Benengili, who claims to have translated and edited the story. This self-reflexive narrative technique adds layers of complexity and playfulness to the storytelling, inviting readers to question the nature of truth, authorship, and the act of reading itself. Themes of identity and perception. The novel explores themes of identity and perception in profound ways. Don Quixote's self-perception as a knight and his insistence on upholding his idealized image clash with how others perceive him as a deluded madman. Cervantes raises questions about the fluidity of identity, the power of perception, and the tension between individual vision and societal expectations. The character of Don Quixote challenges conventional notions of sanity, inviting readers to consider the subjective nature of reality and the role of imagination in shaping our understanding of the world. Influence on literature and culture. Don Quixote has had a lasting impact on literature and popular culture. It is considered a pioneering work of modern fiction and has inspired countless adaptations, including plays, films, and visual art. The phrase, tilting at windmills, has entered the lexicon, symbolizing a futile or misguided struggle. The novel's exploration of the gap between illusion and reality and its emphasis on the power of storytelling have influenced subsequent works of literature and shaped the development of the novel as a genre.